What was the decision?
Ability score increase.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I did a lot of looking around, but it turns out that if I do ability score increase, I also get to increase a couple of Fenthris's ability. Like, he also gets an ability score increase, basically.
Mm.
And I don't think that happens if I do a feat, so.
That's fair. Oh, so you went with cleric after.
Who?
You.
Shut up. Yes, I did.
Okay. Everyone leveled up but Caradog. Classic.
I'll just go ahead and add a 1 onto his attacks. You know what? Make it a 2.
I'll just add 6. Fuck it.
Are we just going in and changing it for him? He's gonna come back and be like, the fuck?
No.
No, we can't.
Well, you can't.
Oh, are you like the DM of that game?
Yeah.
So it lets you actually change it.
Yep. Alright. So, just a friendly reminder of everyone's plan. You have basically found a devastation orb, and we're like, well, this is too dangerous to like have in our possession. So you smuggled it into your hometown, and then gave it to
accidentally smuggled it into our home.
and then gave it to a giant bird to fly away with.
A giant bird we'd never met before.
As of that, you have no idea what is going to happen with the bird, its story, or the orb. And you plan on trying to use the rumored caves that are underwater that you guys have found recently, and are going to go through there in hopes that it gets you to the bandit camp without having to go through the traps and the scouts and all that sort of stuff. So you guys are currently underwater with Varen providing light. Who's leading the expedition here underwater?
Probably Ariel. She's pretty
That
baller
would
in the
make
water.
sense.
Okay.
Water is her jam.
Yeah.
And it's the coast that I came from.
Alright. Yeah, it is actually. Alright, so you guys enter into the water and you go into the cave, and that's where we left off. It is a bit more open than underwater caves that Varen has been exposed to. So you have actual moves, like ability to move around. It's probably about 10 to 15 feet at times, like in diameter. There's a lot of wildlife that has kind of established itself there. There's like some minnows, and you can see bits of like plant life just growing under on the edges, and it goes as far as you can see for a very long period of time. You guys gonna continue and just go through it?
Let's press on.
Okay.
No way but forward.
Alright. So you go on for about 5-10 minutes, and you eventually see light hitting the very edge in the distance of the cave from above it. And you continue to swim along, and you reach a area where above you there's an opening, and you can see above where there's like tanned work stone in a actual tower that like rises up, and pieces of the actual walls have eroded and in some cases completely collapsed in, and you can see below you guys while you're in the water, it's just like fragments of rubble and pieces of like this the stone that is broken apart in chunks that has just fallen into the pool that you are now coming from. So you have this mixture of a tower and just like natural terrain that has kind of like pushed itself into this ruin. Once you surface, you find that you're in a pool in the center of a circular room, and it's about the pool itself is about 20 feet in diameter, and then there's about 10 to 15 feet surrounding it in just landmass. And there's a fractured ramp that was just naturally carved into the stone that like slowly ascends the tower. You can see there's parts that are actually have broken apart, and it's definitely not smooth enough to drive any cart or anything else like that. You guys are actually probably gonna have to take moments where you're climbing up knee-length heights and stuff. At the very base of the pool, any of you are, if you're interested, can make a perception check.
I shall.
Yeah, Zankor's not very perceptive most times.
Most likely you're going to be like looking for the surface then. Same with Baron.
That one.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Ariel, you see this on your way, being in the foreground and being in the front of the party. And Baron, you also notice this because you're just paranoid and claustrophobic. But you see a variety of dead bodies just like along the very base of the pool among the rubble, and some of them on the very top part of the rubble. Some of them rotted skeletons eaten away by fish, and some of them relatively fresh. You guys are currently swimming like just are you, until you say you surfaced, you guys are still technically in the cave that leads into that pool, but there are dead people that are all just layered upon the bottom of the pool.
That's how it goes.
Whew. Let's hope there's not necromancers.
I mean, unless it's that one necromancer who's like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hangs out with devils and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he helped us get out, didn't he?
Yeah, he has 100%. You guys have 100% cool ratio with all necromancers you've met.
Yeah.
I mean, stereotyping, they're all cool.
I'm gonna roll a cool check. That's a natural 20.
Alright, guys, are we going forward over these dead, rotting corpses?
You
I mean,
can
we
swim
have no
over
other
them.
Just
Yeah.
move forward. That's all we.
I'm not gonna touch them, but there's always dead stuff in the water. This isn't like that different.
Yeah. We've dealt with a lot of dead things in our travels. It's okay.
Some of them caused by us, some of them not so much.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright, so I'm going to draw what is going to be kind of the basis of each floor, because it is pretty similar across the board, it being a circular tower. So it's about this. Like that. You guys can see that?
Yeah.
It's not perfectly centered, but here we go. Fuck it. Alright. So, you guys are now surfacing in this pool, and it's about 10-15 feet deep, but some areas of it, like coming closer to this side, is like actually shallow because of the incline of the rubble that has fallen down here, and also other things that may have been stockpiled up on here. Once you guys start swimming and climbing over the ledge, Varen and Ariel and Eric feel skeletal hands grabbing them and holding them down, as everyone
Alright,
else
look.
that wasn't mentioned gotta
Oh, no,
climb
you
over the
didn't.
ledge.
No.
What's going on? Who's dying?
You just came. You guys went through underwater tunnel. that
no,
you guys came
not
from the beach.
underwater tunnels again.
And you
Yeah,
just
but you're
surfaced
really fine.
in this ruined tower. Some of the edges of it have actually given away to the earth itself, kind of protruding in. And you are
Nice.
surfacing in the middle of what is now a pool from the cave. And underneath has been like a bunch of dead bodies and rubble. And the dead bodies have just grabbed you, Ariel, and Varen, and are trying to like hold you. And you three specifically, seeing it first, are seeing a few more wake up and like start moving now that the water is being disturbed.
Free hugs.
I love how my name is still Eric, even though it's now actually Roran.
Yeah,
you're the
I
one
saw
that
it.
has
I
the
saw
Oh,
it
do you have a
D&D.
character name?
Yeah.
Oh.
That happened?
I saw it. I saw it like a couple of weeks ago, or like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and then I was like, he hasn't really announced it to anyone. Should I start calling him that?
I,
And so then I was like, you know
Go
what?
with it.
Everyone's so used to it now.
So you just go with it, and then you
Wow.
just like end up correcting us that we've just kind of been calling you Eric.
Lauren.
Yeah, Zenkor just started calling
Okay.
some random name, and you're like, not Eric, it's Ronan. Yeah, sure thing, Eric, whatever.
Roran.
No, that's Encore's thing.
Not
He's gonna
Ronan.
Yeah, he's
consistently.
never gonna say
He's
something
gonna
right.
like I think maybe last session was literally the first
Yeah.
fucking time that Encore ever said Varen's name right.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Alright,
Probably
It's
just
usually
'cause
like
it's
Varen or Verona or
Varlis.
Varnon,
Barley's.
Varnon,
Valeria.
Vernon.
Zenkor's
Vernon.
notoriously terrible with names.
Alright,
Oh.
so what are you guys doing? Technically, technically, this isn't really like, this is like
I
pseudo
don't want to
combat.
die.
I
It's
mean,
not
I'm
something
gonna
that's super tactical.
try to get out of the grapple.
Okay.
Same.
Make a athletic or acrobatic check, up to you.
Wait, all of us?
Can I do the
Whoever's held and wants to break out, yeah.
Okay, I am held and I
You
want to
still
break out.
can technically cast actions and do your thing if you want to do that instead. But if you want to break out so then you can move, then you can do this check. Alright, so in order, this is the contesting number. It's +0, so it's just this. So 9, 16, and a 1. So you all break free immediately and start swimming to the surface. Caradoc and Zenkor, you guys are like on the ledge, and you just see like the rest of them just start getting pulled back into the water, and they break out almost immediately and climb over the ledge. You guys see
Badass.
Not today.
You guys see 6 like half or like decomposed dead people just like starting to come out of the pit. You guys have an opportunity to do whatever you want.
Shoot them with my bow.
Okay, roll an attack.
Right?
within- they're
This
within,
is the
like,
obvious thing,
hitting
isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to be careful because I have to use my concentration still for the fucking bird.
But we're not doing like initiative right now, right?
No.
We're doing this sort of
Yeah,
loosey
this
goosey.
is incredibly loosey goosey. So you just say what you want to do.
Huh.
Okay.
So they're within striking distance, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't super tactical. This is just like,
Like, can I touch them?
yep, if you want.
Okay, do I want to waste fucking spell slots though? No,
Okay.
I don't.
So that's a hit, 11 damage.
Yeah. Whenever you let me, I'm just going to be blasting them.
Okay.
Does my
That's my
Ray
plan.
of Frost, that doesn't take up the spell slot, right? That's just
No,
a
that's a
magical
cantrip.
item.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Phew, okay, I mean Ray of Frost, the motherfucker.
Okay, roll, and I believe it's +6 or +7 now.
+6.
That would be me doing what I do.
Alright, you turn on your flame sword.
Of course.
Nice.
Nice, natural 20. Okay, roll your damage. And then, Eric, if you're slashing with your sword, you can roll twice to see your 2 attacks.
Okay.
One of them looks like almost completely taken out from just Varen's arrow.
Okay.
Alright, 15. Ariel, you take out the one that's like climbing up, trying to grab your ankle from like breaking away from you, and it just falls motionless.
Are we like on solid ground?
Yes.
Are they on solid ground?
No, they're trying to climb out of the pool right now.
Do both of
Okay.
those hit or just one?
Both of those do hit, so you can roll the damage. So
Fenris
Baron, you
isn't
like
going to attack until they're like up.
okay. You shot your first bow, and like you see, it's just like its neck. Yeah, you shot your bow. Your arrow's still in your hand, and it actually like breaks its neck and chin a little bit, and it like
Nice.
is like hanging.
Good.
All right, another one struck down. So there's 2 gone. There's 4 more trying to come up, and that's another one down. There's 3 left. 1 almost dead.
I want to shoot it.
It's up to the other guys. Yeah, Karadok and Zenkor, what are you guys doing before they come
Oh
up?
yeah, Caradoc can do things.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my name's Caradoc. I forgot to level up my character, so I'm gonna smash it with my axe, but I'm not very good.
Oh, sacre bleu.
Natural
Ooh,
20.
Wow.
I'm terrible. Cuts it in half.
That thing, there's that. I guess he multi-attacks, so like
okay,
you do
yeah,
another
so-
one and oh, that's cool. Nice.
Okay, never mind, I
All
jinxed
right.
it.
That's, all right,
3
okay.
ones in a row.
The
Alright.
biggest waste of a nat 20.
Yeah.
Alright. It's you kill the one that has the hanging head, and Karadok just like comes in last second and like does a super dramatic
Fucking
like
kill
beheading. Yeah. And like beheads it when it barely had anything holding onto it. And there's 2 left. Zenkor, you're the only one that has not had a surprise round.
Alright, I guess Zenkor will just kind of walk to like the cusp of the water where they're kind of climbing up and just like big boot one of them back into the water.
You're just gonna kick him?
Yeah, just straight up just gonna kick them.
Alright,
Spell
roll
slots?
a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Can you do a performance check as well, just to see how well? just how.
Wouldn't that
Let's
just
see
be
how
like
the
a?
attack goes first.
Wouldn't it be like an unarmed strike?
We're going for comedy here.
Yeah.
That's what an unarmed strike is, isn't it? Just plus strength. Unless you're proficient. Which,
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of doubt it.
No.
Well, according to my D&D Beyond, it says my unarmed strike is a D20 plus 5.
Then you're proficient. Oh, I guess everyone's proficient. Wait, plus 5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you a
okay,
tavern
you're good.
brawler or something?
No. You shouldn't be proficient though.
So actually, I think everyone might be because Varen also like I have a plus 3, and my strength is plus 0. So
Yeah, my strength's only plus 1.
We are proficient in ass kicking.
I think everyone's proficient in unarmed strike.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
says
how
I'm-
you get a plus 5 though. That's pretty bonkers.
Yeah, it says I'm proficient in unarmed strike, and like I said, I have no idea
Oh
what
yeah,
it's
yeah.
plus
Huh. Weird. Oh, that's okay. I guess roll and add 5 then. Oh, that's so cocked on the thingy, but it does hit. So you do 2 damage, and you kick it back into the water. Alright, one will
Boom.
finally
bludgeoning
come out.
damage. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's the most boot heavy bludgeoning damage ever. The first one comes up and tries to slash at. Doesn't really matter because it completely misses and just starts slashing at you guys. And you guys can now, whoever wants to take the lead, go on the other 2.
I do again.
Okay.
Ugh.
13 and barely hits. They're slow moving creatures and they're undead. So that
Alright,
does hit.
can I roll my?
Your damage. And who else is going while the other one's trying to crawl out?
I'll attack him.
Okay.
Bam!
18 hits, yeah, and does 12 damage. And Ariel does 10 damage. And like that, skeletons and zombies are just dead. And they just start kind of slowly sinking into the water again. no air in the lungs to keep him afloat.
I cannot figure out why Zenkor has a +5. Like I'm looking at D&D Beyond and it's right there. I don't know how the math works.
Yeah, because your proficiency is +3.
Proficiency plus strength. Is it like plus strength plus?
Wait. On a hit, an
Uh,
unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal. Oh, yeah, never mind. You're
That's
proficient with
weird.
unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm a human. I might get an extra bonus or something.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
And like it knows that it only does 2 damage, right? Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
knows
it's
that it
just 2
stinks.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Uh,
Zenkor's just good at punching. I don't know.
he's a punch
Who,
wizard.
who knew?
Alright, yeah. So you guys are now just standing on the edge. Like I said, there's about 15 feet just all around. And right here, on each kind of floor, quote unquote, you have. Let's just freehand this. Like that. You have a ramp that goes up. Actually,
Is it like a
there.
big spiral?
Yeah,
This is the weirdest looking donut I have ever seen.
it's a great donut. Or it could
It
just
looks
be one of those
delicious
things that the
donut.
lifeguards have.
Is it a big spiral, but it's open in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
All the way up.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now.
Have you? Okay, you are in the ruins inside of, like a cave. That someone made a
Right.
tower underground, and it's like a spiraling staircase along the edges, but it was flat before it became a ruin, and now like the actual walkway to go up is like completely broken and fractured as it goes up. So it's not like
Alright.
perfectly flat. There's a lot of rough terrain and climbing involved. So where you see the broken
my
part,
jam.
this part here is just me signaling that that's where the ramp starts and starts going up. And just paint a little visual, and then the middle is the pool.
Shit. If we look up the middle, can we like see much?
The wind is going crazy outside, boys.
Maybe. Yes. Can we see anything?
Yeah, you can
Nothing?
see. Sorry, I didn't hear the last bit of last. half
Oh,
of
can
what
we
you
see
said.
like how fucking tall this thing is? Can we see if this just seems to go up
It is.
forever?
Yeah, no, it
Are
is
there, like,
very, very
landings or
tall.
something?
There's it's an awkward lighting dynamic for you where it's just like darkness in the middle, and then every once in a while there's like little peaks of light every little bit that you can see from maybe a floor or two up.
Okay, so there's maybe lights or something.
Down here, it's almost pitch black besides the flame in your hand. Well, it would be gone now. So you guys are in complete darkness other than the flaming sword.
Okay, I guess I'll do produce flame so we have another extra little bit of light.
I think I have a new cantrip. Hold on. That would be just better. 1 second. I have cantrips for days. Anyone just want to hand me an object and I'll cast light and it will give us a 20-foot radius.
Any object?
I mean,
Anything
I
else?
have my
How about these nuts?
Zenkor reaches into his pants and pulls out a singular beer nut. How about this object?
I mean,
It's gonna look at
kinda
you
work.
really weird and be like, are you sure?
I mean, can I pick up a rock? Can you put it on this rock?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I'll touch the rock, and now we have bright light for 20 feet and dim light for an additional 20 feet. And
Alright.
we can change the color. So do we want to make it a red light so it's not as glaring?
RGB. I want this thing pulsating and constantly changing.
Oh, so it's a razor stone.
Just make
Yeah.
it a disco. I don't know, can I do that?
Razor chroma stone. I mean, yeah, you could
Corsair
just like
stone.
you could just keep casting light on the stone to change the effect.
Just change it up, everyone.
Just make sure that cast light or whatever isn't a concentration spell.
No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
the only
Yeah.
concentration cantrip I believe is dancing lights.
Ooh, dancing.
Mm-hmm. And that's because you can
I'm-
move them around like wisps.
I'm just going to make it like a red light for
Okay.
now.
All right.
A
So you guys
soft
have
amber
a-
glow.
You have a soft glow from the flaming sword. Is pretty much most of the sound that you guys can hear for now. Just like the air burning to the fire. And Ariel's little red rock that's glowing. It's also one of the first ruins that you guys have actually been in that is just relatively plain. Like it's not adorned with like murals or like random assortments of history or culture. It just seems very basic standard. Someone
was like
built
A
this.
place of necessity, not sort
Mhm.
of.
Yeah, and
want.
it's at least old enough in which the actual terrain has been starting to intrude upon it and like break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guess we just carefully continue to move forward as slowly and stably as we
Yeah.
can.
We should keep an eye out for like sections of stairs that are looking kind of shitty.
Yeah, keep our eyes out for traps and hidden doors.
Well, the good news for Zenkor is you get to move slowly because it is really awkward, like fragments of rock that are all completely like just disheveled and like completely off level from each other. You're essentially looking at something like a bridge that has completely collapsed in on itself, sort of scenario, and you're just trying to like get from flat space to flat space. It's actually pretty tricky for Fenthras, but he's managing. It's like doing little hops and stuff. You eventually climb one another level. It's completely just barren and blank. Nothing really going on here. And as you start heading towards the third level, Zenkor, you said that you're looking for traps, so I need you to make a investigation roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you're proactively looking. I was almost a 5 on my screen. 14.
Oh, it almost landed on
my
one on
screen.
my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. You start climbing up one part that is completely fractured on an angle, and as you like go up this awkward angle, you can see the light of Eric's flame sword like bounce off of a point that's like reflective back, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. It just like it was something that's like reflective that shouldn't have been reflective in the ground near you.
Okay. But nobody died.
No.
Nothing
Not yet.
exploded.
Yet.
Wait, you say it's a spot that Eric's already walked over?
No, it's like in front of you as you're climbing up. Like you have like an angle in which you're gonna get back to flat ground. You're like climbing up an angled surface to get to flat ground, and it's gonna be like the second floor, and you're going to be walking around like this. I'm gonna be using the ruler. You're gonna be like walking around like this, and then the ramp starts climbing again. But for now, it's flat. It's like each floor has a flat level where everything's even, and then it
Right.
starts ramping again. So you are just about to get to that second level, and as you're like climbing up a bit of like this rocky terrain that like goes very steep up onto that flat ground, you see right here like something on the ground or just above the ground reflecting light.
Okay. Alright, everybody, I see something shiny. We should proceed with caution just in case, because we don't know what it may or may not be.
All right, are you guys
I take
continuing?
your silence as agreeance.
I guess.
We continue forward, being sure to take extra care to see what could be reflecting this light.
It's just a few inches away from you. You're like almost space level to it. That's why I was letting you know.
Okay. If I inspect it, do I notice anything?
Okay, on closer inspection, you like slowly reach out, and you realize that that like faint bit of reflection is just like a wire that has completely like been tightly wound as a tripwire.
Oh no. Fellas, we got ourselves a tripwire on our hands.
Disarm
Oh,
the trap.
no.
Kiki.
I think we should just do our best to walk over it and avoid it.
Yeah, you guys
Does anyone know
can
how
do
to
that.
like take traps apart? I don't know if any of us knows how to do that.
I don't
None
know.
of us here do, but there is someone who could help us. If
What?
they were here. The little dwarf isn't.
It's
Or the
You-
little gnome isn't.
Zenkor feeling the actual wire. You can notice that it's not completely all the way across, and you guys could take like a really awkward, just like angle against the wall and just like completely avoid it.
Yeah, just avoid it.
Yeah. So you guys just make it around, and you're just at flat ground. And every once in a while, you just see the odd dead body, just a skeleton, and some just like almost completely rotted out, and just rats like just running across. But other than that, it seems to be completely cleaned out here. No evidence of like what this place could have been for, or no storage, old food, anything.
Huh.
Alright, Zengor's just gonna keep his eyes peeled as we continue to move forward.
He's
Okay.
keeping his eyes peeled for the books.
Yeah.
Looking for traps, Eric.
Make a perception
For
roll.
books.
Sounds like you're the one that's like being the Freddy of the group of the Scooby Doo
Uh-oh.
troop.
Can I help
Yeah,
with perception?
sure.
Sweet.
You're a fairly trepidatious person.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm along for the ride, I guess.
Wow.
Sick assist,
Hey.
bro.
Yep. I'm really helping out here.
You guys see the next floor has a little bit of torchlight, but other than that, you don't see much. When you come around to the very end where you would expect the next ramp to start going up, it is completely collapsed in, and it's just like a really awkward and rocky, almost completely straight up climb.
Well, damn. Okay.
I feel
Varen,
like we have ways of dealing with this, I think.
Varen and Caradoc, you guys end up picking up the sound, like your ears perk up slightly, and you hear sound nearby, just really faint. And you wait for a moment and you stop everyone. And just waiting, you finally hear like metal upon metal, and someone just grunting, and another person just like, mm-hmm. Right over the other side.
Where?
So you guys are currently at the very base, like second floor, you're going up, right? When you are about to reach a ramp to go up to the third floor that curves around, you have the ramp completely caved in. And so it's like a rocky uphill like climb. It's like a straight up, almost 90-degree climb
Mm-hmm.
to get to the third floor. And you just started hearing voices from up there, and just metal upon metal, like cutlery hitting something.
Must be dinner time for those rock creatures.
How tall is this this cliff?
It's like 10, 15 feet.
Mm, I don't. Does anyone have a way of getting up there not incredibly loud.
I'm pretty stealthy.
Okay, can you go up 15 feet with your stealth? Okay,
I
how about
don't-
this? Zenkor and I are going to put our hands together, like in the little, like make a little
Little
foot,
hand basket.
and then
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna
I have-
run. What?
I don't know if you guys are interested. It's pretty steep, right? It's basically a straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rock climbing essentially.
What if I just like use my mold earth and make like little steps, like shitty steps, but steps enough that our asses might be able to get up it. I don't know if that
Make
would
like
be
some
allowed.
ladder. Make like a ladder.
I mean,
Like ladder, like holes in the dirt.
right. Well, I mean, like,
steps are pretty
I don't
good.
know how far I can stretch this cantrip. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be able to like. You
Make,
could
like,
spend
fruit
about a few hours to actually make like ringlets all the way up because you would have
That
to
is
be
true.
working like individually for each one. It probably would take like
Oh,
half an hour, 40 minutes to do like complete ringlets all the way up. So then you guys can just climb it like a ladder. But you
Ugh,
could
we don't
make
got that
it
time.
where the like certain parts that are a little bit more difficult. You could definitely make it a lot easier, which would change the DC if you try to climb up it, or it could even give people advantage, depending on
yeah.
your
Make like
assessment.
really crude, gigantic steps. You
Yeah.
know, like a couple casts of the thing to just sort of shift some stone around a bit.
Okay.
This also might be kind of loud, and I don't know if we're able to talk right now and not have those guys hear us, but they'll probably hear it.
You guys, I assume, are whispering.
Yeah.
no, we're not whispering.
Care not. What?
We're talking at normal tones of voice.
As it echoes through
give
the
it a
fucking
shot.
thing.
What's up?
Alrighty, so I guess I can make it like. Alternatively, I can make normal terrain if it's difficult terrain, but I can't
It's
make
not.
that easier.
It's not technically difficult terrain. It's just like literally like a rock climb. Like you are
Yeah.
actually going to be climbing something. Difficult terrain is something that like you're like moving across actual terrain and it's just impeding your movement. This is something that like you're actually doing a different form of movement. You're doing climbing. It's just like swimming. How swimming is a different form of movement.
So am I using this, guys? Sorry, I was a little bit lost there. The fear is coming over me.
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
Right. I'll make some shitty ass crude looking bumps and steps to make it slightly easier.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
No.
We'll be fine. Probably.
Negative
Maybe.
Nancy.
Ariel, I need you to make a survival check.
Oh fuck.
To just like gauge upon like how to go about this. You're like assessing what you need to
Oh.
do
Okay.
to like make
Saner
it
heads
easier
are
on people.
prevailing.
You're also going to be churning. You're essentially churning rock outwards and protruding it outwards, so it will be a bit loud.
Mm.
All right. You have a plan. You look at it. You're like, okay, there's some parts that look kind of dickish, and some parts that are a bit too sharp, or just aren't really awkward, like really good for like a handhold. So there's some parts that are flat that you might curve up slightly, like a hook, or different things like that. Those parts aren't too loud, but there is a moment where you see it's just rock climbing wise, there's too much space between a good foothold, so you're looking to start creating one, and the first foothold that you make, you just hear like relatively loud like as you're just like essentially pulling a foothold out of the wall here.
Aw, shit.
Both of them, you hear the voices from above. You just hear, how was that? Don't worry about it. Fucking tower's been moaning this whole time. It's falling
Yeah,
apart.
Hey, is there enough like handholds and shit that someone could climb like the top half of it? Because I really want to launch Eric up now.
Yeah, in general, it's climbable, and it's relatively easier now. But
Okay, so we
if
could just climb
Ariel,
it now.
yeah, if Ariel wants to like finish her work on it to make it significantly easier, she can. But the bandits didn't really seem to pay much heed to the sound that they heard.
I'm not going to test my luck, however. I'm sure that we will do fine.
All right. So what are you guys doing? You're gonna help Eric here?
Yeah, I'll help.
I mean, I think we
It
can
is-
just climb. I think if it's like climbable, I don't think we need to try to catapult him up anymore.
Okay.
Get his ninja ass.
But
up
I
there.
will take lead though.
Okay.
So what am I rolling for?
You're gonna be rolling a athletics. I almost like climb. Holy shit, that's 2 editions ago. Say 15. All right. You go up, and you kind of like inwardly are like, "Ah, I wish she made it a little bit easier. Like this is actually kind of difficult." You make it up. It takes a decent amount of effort, and you're pretty annoyed by the time you get to the like where the top of your head is almost over the edge. And you're now just like hanging there. You can climb up if you want, and you see just the edge of their forms turned away from you, about 5 feet from you, from the ledge.
5 fucking feet.
They're not even looking at you. One's sitting on a stool, the other one's standing up, like looking around the walls and starting to look up through like all the holes of each floor towards the surface.
So what are these again?
These are just 2 guards. They are just
They're
like
humans.
they're humans who are completely like dressed in these like leather, like almost leather armor, kind of shoddily made, and like just bits and pieces that they could find. As a soldier, you're kind of almost embarrassed for them. Like this is just like some guy found a couple of bracers that are like one size, and then eventually they find another bracer from another pack, and like all that sort of shit. They every moment that they actually have that is uniform is these like red bearings, just like red cloaks and like a red hat. They're all adorned in red and leather brown.
Little Red Robin Hood.
And the one that's currently standing looking about is kind of like walking near the ledge of the middle, and he just puts his torch up and starts like looking up and bitching about how the tower is going to fall apart one day.
Can I like grab his ankle and just toss him over?
You can try, yeah, you can reach him.
Are they that close?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay.
So I mean, well, I'm gonna like, can I like make a motion, like a grabbing motion to the people below, and just be like, "Do you want me to grab him? Like, he can come down."
You do sign language to show it. It's pretty easy sign language.
Varen shrugs dramatically.
Emphatically.
Yeah,
so we're
there-
all
yeah.
below him. So right now it's just Eric that can do it. So if something were to happen, or the other guy was alerted by a scream,
Well, of course he's gonna
We
be
wouldn't-
alerted.
Of course, he's
Yeah,
gonna be worried, but
yeah.
he's gonna be some number of feet upwards. You can beat the shit out of his buddy.
is there?
Make the
Hmm.
climb.
Do I have a hand free? Like, is he on the ledge, Kelvin?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you want to do, but what if I make it look like an accident and just remove the dirt from beneath his feet, so it looks like he falls from the crumbling?
Okay,
But we're
then
down right
I'm
now.
underneath him.
Fuck.
What?
I'm like
Are you right underneath
He's
him?
behind him.
behind him.
Yeah,
So this
like you
dude's back
just
is
climbed
to
to this thing. You climbed onto this little platform, and there's a couple dudes there, and one of them you could grab and sort of like shove him off of a ledge
Well, I could like grab his ankle and just pull him
Yeah.
backwards.
without climbing all the
You
way
know
up.
what?
Right.
Fuck it, YOLO. Okay,
It's like
I mean,
this.
at the worst, it looks like an accident.
do it.
It's like this scenario.
Just do it.
I'm gonna
Oh my
fucking.
God.
I'm going for it. Let's do it. All right. What do I need to roll for? Do I just do it?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
You're gonna roll acrobatic or athletics, sorry, and he's gonna attempt to beat it.
Will he even know it's happening though?
No.
Oh, so then.
He, just like you guys,
It's not bad.
16. All right.
It's all right.
I am pull up.
Okay.
It's actually really good.
If the other dude's not contesting it, that's like pretty decent.
He is, but he doesn't really. It's a surprise, so it's significantly harder. There we go.
Watch him like roll a nat 20.
He rolled the 19 and then he rolled the 2 because it's disadvantage.
Yes.
So with a plus,
Oh.
with a +0, just goes, what the fuck? Ugh! And just completely falls off the ledge and screams out, and you just eventually hear it.
Because he's
Oh,
probably still
shit.
alive. Because that's the water. Okay.
Yeah, but
He's
Jensen's
probably
down there.
okay.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like coming. Well, maybe we'll see.
He might live.
Okay, once shit starts going down, I've been trying to figure out how to get Fenthras up this. And so I did a little bit of research. It turns out wolves can jump like 10 to 12 feet vertically, which is fucking bonkers. So my plan is to kind of like let him use my back as a springboard. Just jump fucking clear up this wall.
All right, make have him just make a dexterity check.
Are you sure it's not perhaps an athletics?
Does he have athletics?
Fuck yeah, he does.
Okay,
boy.
then yeah. Sorry,
Okay,
I
I'm
thought he
gonna
only
go-
had strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So
Oh no, he got skills, boy.
okay, that's sick. Yeah, then that's fine.
I'm gonna give him guidance and give him
Okay.
a little pat.
Yeah.
So he's got bonus on this.
All right.
Does it matter if I'm like helping him, like launch him with my back?
That would give him an advantage, because you are basically using the aid action, and you're like,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Oh god. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 22.
He gets up, and I need him to roll an attack because as soon as he like gets up onto the surface and the other guy falls, the second person starts like getting out of the stool and going to pull his dagger out and like look at what could have made him fall, and all of a sudden a
Yeah.
wolf is just there.
Balance upwards.
Okay, he's like all on his own, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There's the
That's
attack.
it. Yep.
He's going to. Oh wait, do I have more damage against? 1 second. Is this a humanoid?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Okay. There's that damage,
Okay.
and then he is also going to try to tackle him.
He
So
doesn't
make
need
me
to.
a-
The guy is completely mauled and killed.
Okay.
Just like it's like
Uh,
just a swift bite to the neck, and he just like falls motionless and is just like limp with
That-
the.
Boy.
That
Fenris.
went way better than I thought it was going to. Okay. I guess the rest of us can just climb up now.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Do you have to make a check or something? To
Yeah, everyone has to make an athletics check just to see.
Oh my
Do I still have to make another one, or am I good?
You're good. You're going up like 2 feet. So
Damn, this is gonna be a rough go.
Um,
okay. Okay. Varen struggles, and after a good 5 minutes of just trying and sliding, and you
Oh my
eventually
God.
just make it, and like you have like kind of bite marks on your wrist for Fenthris just like trying really hard to help you up that last little bit.
God, and that's with a 13.
Ariel, you managed to work it because you're the ones that like specifically made certain handholds and everything. So you had an idea of your plan, and he just
As soon as I get up,
enacted
I want to help Zenkor up if he's having trouble.
He can try.
I have no rope,
He'll try
so, like-
again and with advantage.
What?
I feel like with a 4, Zenkor's almost standing there, like staring at the wall, being like, "Fuck
Yeah,
this."
he like literally like try to pull his entire weight up by like 2 rocks. You have advantage on this.
Yeah, I'm giving you a rope, friendo. That's better.
Yeah, Zenkor makes it up. He takes a few tries, but with a little bit of people like kind of pointing at different spots, you finally get up.
Okay, so what's going on with this dude? This dude that Fenthras fucking mauled. What's his like
He's
outfit
dead.
situation
Dump
looking
him.
like? What's his fashion scene?
He's wearing scavenged leather armor and a cloak and like underclothes that is essentially he's definitely part of the hand that attacked Igor's ship way back
Okay,
when.
so he's got some like signia or whatever.
Yeah, he basically has the uniform, the like non-strict uniform of the hand.
Can I?
Okay.
Does his hand uniform, like, is it in, like, what kind of condition is it in?
His hands, they're fine.
No, his
No, no, no.
hand uniform.
His uniform.
Yeah,
Shitty.
it's
Okay.
How are
it's
his
just
hands?
Can I take the red cloak because it's covered in blood and it's red, so you won't really ever really know? Just looks like dirt.
it's like a
No.
different color.
Well, I think
so it's still
Zenkor is trying to
stained
pick up a
white.
disguise.
Zenkor is an actor.
Zenkor.
Yeah. Okay.
Zenkor is very good at pretending to be people.
So
like
do you
a- like a
want
magician.
his stuff?
Yeah, I want to take his stuff.
Okay, then yeah, you take all his leather armor and the undershirt and everything that kind of peeks out, and it's just like red
hope it smells
poofy
really
shoulders of red design, kind of is a little blood splattered and wet at certain edges. It's
I'm-
sweaty.
I'm gonna use my prestidigitation just to dry it up to
Okay.
get rid of like the moisture and the sweat and whatnot.
Mm.
But I'll leave like the dirt
Okay.
and like a little bit of the blood because like if I come in there with like an immaculate fucking thing, people are gonna be like, "You're way too clean to be one of us."
Okay.
So I'm not gonna put it on yet. I'm just gonna put it in my bag in
Okay.
case we need it later.
Yeah, so you stuff it down your pants.
Yeah, so
Um,
I shove his clothes down my pants.
He has a dagger, shitty, dull short sword. And
I'm not gonna take. Actually, I guess I'll take his shitty dull.
He has
short sword.
five silver pieces.
Ooh, shit, that's what's up. Thanks, buddy.
He also has an unlit torch, but yeah, it seems as though these guys didn't really expect much company, and if so, probably was gonna be like the people that Orin talked about, where it's just like everyday dudes kind of spelunking and trying out what the fuck is in here, sort of thing. You guys,
Is there a light? Can we see down at the bottom where that guy fell to?
Not anymore. The guy fell with a torch, but he fell into the water.
Into the water.
You
Yeah.
could toss the rock. Good stay lit.
Oh, it's just a cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long does it stay lit for? Like an hour?
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah! Let's chuck that down in the water.
Okay.
Let's aim for the ledge, but like, I want an idea of whether or not that dude is like alive or dead.
So where are you trying to throw
He's
it?
just Schrodinger's grunt. Just leave him.
If it's me throwing it,
Yeah.
I am aiming for the base of like the stairs that we took to
Okay.
get up here.
All right. Roll just like a dexterity check. It's not quite. You're not really proficient in rock throwing.
In throwing things, I'm very good at ranged shit. Thank you very much.
No, but you're not proficient in rock combat.
Wait, is that a ranged attack? I think I have a plus in that. Does that count as a ranged weapon?
Not really. You're not attacking
Okay.
anything specifically. This is just accuracy
I'm
wise.
attacking the ground.
You throw it. It's dark down there. You have some dark vision, but it doesn't really extend very far. You end up throwing it, and it doesn't go as far as you thought, and it starts plummeting a lot less horizontal distance than you would want, and you hear it just boom, hitting into the lake, or sorry, yeah, the lake, the pool,
Uh-huh.
and for the briefest moment, you just see something just lying in the pool, and then the red
Okay,
rock
I mean-
slowly fades.
All right. Lame. I mean, you're right. Whatever, but Varen is disappointed in himself.
You
I
can
was-
continue practicing throwing and skipping
Hey.
rocks in the future.
Ariel, can you just like cast that a bunch?
Yep.
I'm gonna take an arrow out of my quiver and hand it to her.
And I touch it. What color would you like it to be?
Bright white, please.
Bright white light. There you go. Nice and bright for everyone to see us.
Okay.
Okay, now I shoot that down where I want it to be.
Okay. Make a normal attack.
Yeah, bitch.
And you have like insane range, so you definitely are
Fuck.
fine.
God, that's still pretty shitty.
That's fine. You're shooting a general area. You're not trying to hit a specific
Yeah, that's
figure or anything.
I have 9 cantrips.
What?
I have
Like
9
she has 9
cantrips
choices of cantrips. It's like light
that
Oh,
are just
wow.
loaded at the moment.
and yeah,
Oh yeah, because druids can just do stupid shit, huh?
yeah.
Or the cantrips
and-
work like that, or the spells work like that?
Druid-
It's because she's
druid and
multi-class.
cleric.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, if we want, okay, so now, if we want light anywhere, let's just fucking do that. Want light a few levels up? Pew, pew.
I believe.
It's pretty awesome.
I'm gonna double check with you, but I believe that you can only have one thing with light on it at a time. But
Typical D&D bullshit.
but it is a really easy way to shoot
Well,
an
one other
arrow
thing
and
that is
light up
no.
something.
Yeah. Wait, this
Let me
spell
double
ends
check
if you
this.
cast it again.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, that makes
yeah,
sense.
I guess.
Yeah, it's only one other.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the spell ends if you cast it again and dismiss it as an action. So you only can have one light on at a time. But I mean, like, if you had like an army of people that knew light, then yes, technically you could totally do that. The most
What if we cast
strange
light onto an
multi-class
arrow?
party ever.
What if we cast light onto an arrow and then I snapped it in half?
As far as I'm concerned, the object would be broken.
That's cool. Okay. But is it still light?
No.
But I went by firing it into the ground. I've damaged the arrow.
Arrow's
Firing
fine.
it into stone.
It just clatters and like it skids and then just lands in the spot that you wanted it to land, man. Like
Fine.
arrows don't always break. When it
Dungeon
hits
master,
shit.
more like dumb master.
I mean,
More like bumjin master.
I think you shot a bow before. Like even arrows can like start heading into the actual ground itself. Like they're pretty well made generally, especially yours coming from the quiver of the Elven Sun.
They're magically made.
Yeah.
Whatever, Mr. DM.
Like I can only imagine how annoyed you'll be one day when you're like, man, I want to like pick up that arrow that I shot on the ground and stab him with it, and I'm gonna be like, sorry, man, it's broken.
But I thought I was shooting it into stone.
Yeah, but like when it hits a solid object, like there's a slight chance for sure, especially depending on the wood. But yours is like essentially almost like metallic, and it's enchanted.
Alright.
And so like even if you shoot it against like wooden surfaces or like floor tiles or anything like that, there's a very, very good chance that the arrowhead hits it and it acts as a weird like skidding effect, like you're skipping a rock. There definitely are instances in which aged and old arrows end up breaking upon like something like that, but the first time it happens, like you'd have to be like shooting point blank at the wall right now. And
I mean,
even
you're
then,
right.
I'm not sure.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to pull some bullshit. It's fine.
Okay. This is like the one time where I'm like, yes, I actually have the information and knowledge about this. Alright. So you do still have an arrow on like the ground of the first floor by the ramp. And it is emitting a white light.
Okay. So that'll be there for a little while at least. Hey, Ariel, can you make that
Yes?
little ledge? Can you make that little ledge, that like cliff, fucking unclimbable?
Yeah, I
Feel
can
like-
make it more difficult.
Can you roughly flatten it? Can you like make it approximately?
Just make it, like, super flat. Well,
Well, I mean, like, if that guy is down there and alive, and we can just fucking make it so he can't climb back up, that's pretty cool because we don't have to worry about him. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but it'll take time though, because it's only good for like 5 feet.
Maybe smooth out some of the big easy sections. How about that? Just 2 little boop boop, and then we'll go.
Okay, so like the area closest to the top, I'll flatten completely if that is sufficient to the DM. Yeah. All right, so it's completely flattened. I highly doubt he can do a fucking leap because he sounds like a dumbass. Just
He's not incredibly strong.
so I think this should be sufficient.
All right, cool.
All
right.
Varen, your elven ears pick up singing from the next floor up. It's very faint, like someone's just singing to themselves.
Just like
The
one
ramp
person?
there, yeah, the ramp. You can see across from you, across the pit that starts leading up to the next floor, is relatively climbable. It's just like the first one where it's just broken apart a bit. You do start smelling
Okay.
rot.
I'm going to whisper to everyone that I hear someone singing on the next level. And then do the little, like, 2-finger military SWAT thing, like, move out. Troops.
Okay, we should all move very quietly.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys press forward. So you're making your way up, and as you guys
Slowly, carefully.
do you want to continue looking for traps and shit?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, roll another investigation check, whoever is doing it, who's leading. Alright,
Oh,
there we go. 20, nice. So far you don't see anything that's obvious, and if there was anything like a actual like pressure pad or anything that was built into the actual mechanics of the tower, probably there's no evidence of it anymore because most of the ground is completely destroyed and disturbed. There's no tripwires. Seems pretty clear. You guys start climbing up, and everyone starts now hearing the singing, and it's just a male who seems to be amused, and just Varen and Zenkor and Karadok, you've heard this song before. You can't really place where.
Is it from the boat?
No.
Is it from Keltis?
I mean, if you're gonna fucking just immediately guess, then yeah. It's a song that he would sing whenever he drives.
Alright. Zenkor's gonna slowly try to peek up the stairs to see if I can see the position of this person humming. And they're hopefully not looking up the stairs or looking down
Yeah,
the stairs.
it's an awkward angle. So just try and make a perception check for now. And everyone who wants to be quiet should probably roll a stealth.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be quiet.
Will
Okay.
do. Good.
I perceive a 19.
You see a lot of bodies everywhere that you can see, and you can see the very silhouette of a shadow amongst like the wall on one of the tower angles, and seems to be a human, but the posture is very different from Keltis. It's like the Keltis usually is like very like almost not hunchback, but he has extremely bad posture, and he's just like a little bit bigger. This fella silhouette seems to be very good posture, relatively athletic.
Okay. Zencor will reach back into his pants and he's going to do a quick costume change into all the gear that I stole.
Okay.
And I'm going to equip the rusty sword that I also stole.
Okay.
And then I'm going to continue to slowly peek around to see if I can spot where this guy is.
Okay. You slowly climb up, and you can now see he's standing amongst, like, beside a wooden chair that is propped up, and like someone limp is just like sitting in it, and he's just holding their shoulder and like idly singing and like looking down at them. With the torchlight and a better angle, you can actually see that it seems to be Keltis, but his skin is almost like amber, and his eyes actually glow yellow and cat-like.
So
He's
one of them.
wearing red robes, and the voice is extremely familiar. If it wasn't just for you, like, kind of recognizing he has a lot of similarities, the voice sells it. It's him, but it's not the same Keltis that you've seen before.
Right.
Wait, Keltis is who again?
Don't worry about it. It's before your time.
Alright, I don't know who.
Alright.
Alright, so I guess I will slowly start to go backwards.
Okay.
I will turn and I will look at Varen. I'll take out a little piece of paper and a pen from my pouch.
Okay.
And I will, write down, what I see.
Okay.
And then I will show it to him.
Alright. So, Baron, you get whatever he writes down. What did you write down?
Just what I saw.
Alright.
A cat-looking thing that sounded like Keltis.
How far away is he from us?
Probably about 45-50 feet.
Okay. Like, I can like peek around the corner to see where he is, right?
Let me just double check.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out, like...
Yeah, it's just really awkward because of the angle. He is facing you guys. So you can see his silhouette.
Okay, I'm just gonna whisper to Zencor. Like, right up in his ear. Like, how far away is he? Is he alone?
Well, he appears to be alone. And he's about however many feet it was.
Yeah, 45 to 50 feet.
45 to 50 feet.
You also saw him with someone on a chair.
I saw him with someone on a chair, but the someone didn't really seem very responsive.
Okay. We have to be smart about this.
You can go to a safe distance in the floor that you're on, so then you can talk. By the way, I don't feel like.
Yeah, I
awkward
guess
about
we could
that.
walk down the stairs.
Yeah,
a
we
little
can like
bit.
retreat a little bit.
Yeah.
So okay. I would like to spend 1 minute in concentration.
Okay.
I am attempting to attune my senses to determine if any of my favorite enemies lurk nearby.
Okay.
And so the range of this is 5 miles, and that's a lot.
Mhm.
But right now, I actually only care about however far away Keltis is.
Okay, and what are you looking for?
I
What
can
sends out
sense
pings?
humanoids and fiends.
Okay.
And I know which of my favorite enemies are present, their number, and their general direction.
Okay.
I'm trying to see like if the dude he's with is alive and whether he's a humanoid or a fiend. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
You sense a fiend relatively close. It's like a awkward scenario though. It's like a humanoid, but with fiendish qualities near you. That's it.
Okay, he's just something in the middle. I'm imagining within 5
And
miles there's a bunch of fucking shit and I don't care about all
There's
that.
a lot of
Yeah,
fiends.
I know
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like whatever, there's a bunch up there.
Hmm.
Okay, so he's maybe a humanoid, maybe a fiend, somewhere kind of in the middle.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just to give you reference for later, because you used this, there's about 100 to 150 fiends and several humanoids in 5 miles, just scattered.
Above, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell their general direction, which I think
Mhm.
up is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Zenkor that he is like kind of a humanoid, kind of a fiend or a devil or a demon or whatever.
And well, he had
Excuse me.
yellow cat-like eyes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. How could we best jump his fool ass?
Well, since I'm, able to disguise myself, I could always try just walking in there and seeing what he does. But I don't know, should we try to get answers from him, or do you want to just kill him?
As much as I would love to see him suffer, I don't want to give him a chance.
No.
He can't run again.
Right. So, what I could do is I could coat this sword with poison and then see if I can get in close enough to try to stab him, to weaken him a little bit, and then you guys can pop out and we can finish him off quickly, hopefully.
We can give it a shot. We're gonna be a little far away.
I mean, only 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that far. That's especially with your range.
I mean, this sounds all right to me.
I mean,
I
I
think
guess,
we can.
guess it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Zenkor looks at the rest of the party. Well, what do you guys think?
I just look kind of petrified about everything. This is not my element whatsoever. If you think it's a good idea, I don't know who this person is, so I will just react with whatever you guys choose to do.
Alrighty. So, just as long as you guys are ready to jump in and back me up when shit hits the fan. Which it's going to very shortly.
Okay, wait. You're jumping in there, like, right next to them?
No, I'm just gonna walk up the stairs, and if he doesn't attack me, then I'm gonna try to get close to him to stab him. But if he does attack me, then I'm just gonna, call for you guys, and then you come up the stairs and help me fight.
Do you want a signal word? Do you want to come up with a word that you can say that will be like a signal to us that we should just rush him because you think you have his back turned to us or whatever?
How about Petunia?
Petunia. I was
You
hoping,
can work that into natural conversation.
I was hoping I could buff you with protection from evil, but it's a concentration spell, and I cannot use it yet.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Fucking alright.
All right, so I'm gonna take out my my poison jar or my jar I'm
Hmm.
gonna create some poison.
Okay.
I'm going to dip
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot
the
about
rusty sword into it,
Okay.
and then I'm going to tell Varen that he should probably dip some arrows in it just in case.
How much do you create? There's not much in it.
It's like an ounce or something.
Yeah, like I don't need to put like a crazy amount of sword, just mostly the tip of the things.
Just the tip.
Yeah, it's half an ounce.
Okay, so I'll do a quarter ounce on the tip of the
Half an
sword.
ounce. I think you should just use that on the sword, buddy.
Well, I mean, an ounce is pretty big.
Is it? Isn't that like a shot glass?
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, a shot glass is a lot of fucking poison.
Alright, if you, whatever, coat your sword and I'll dip a couple arrows and
Alright.
whatever's left in it. That's fine.
Just one arrow, actually.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah, dip one arrow and then I put the rest on my sword.
I can get down on that.
Alright.
So just a heads up, a shot is 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
So
I'm
it's
dipping,
a third.
I'm dipping
It would be a
the
third of
little,
a shot.
the little dippity dip, the little tippity tip of my arrow. in
Just the
poison.
tip.
Okay.
And
You
then Zenkor is gonna just kind of dump the rest on his sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm watching and like seeing how little there is, if I just take out my water skin and just tell him like I don't know what will happen, but you can dip it in my poison flower water.
I think we should hold on to that for now.
It's only been fermenting for how many days?
Yeah, it's
You know,
literally
put your sword in her flowers.
Yeah. It's probably going to come a lot more in handy later on than it is in this fight.
All right.
I don't want to blow my load too soon.
Yeah.
I just like how we all just sort of agreed with that. Like, yeah, that's right. Just, solid advice.
All right. So
Let's not be premature about this assassination.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. So before I go up the
Anyways, moving
stairs,
on.
you know, I'm gonna mentally prepare like a different voice to use because I don't know what Keltis will or won't remember of me.
Mm-hmm.
We did hear those dudes talking a little bit, so I don't know if that helps you. The ones that we fucking killed, the one whose costume you're wearing, like we
Yeah.
heard them talk.
Well, I don't know how long I heard them talk for because I need to hear them for at least 1 minute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You mostly heard the guy that you threw off the ledge.
Yeah.
Did I hear him for 1 minute?
Not really.
No, I don't think so. No, I'm
I mean,
just gonna do-
you heard about like 2 sentences.
Yeah,
So-
I've heard a lot of voices throughout our journey for
Mm.
more than a minute. So
For sure. You
I'm just gonna do
pick
something
one that
that's
is
not
similar
mine.
to what you heard,
yeah,
but
one for
yeah.
my repertoire.
Okay. All right, so you're climbing up.
Yeah,
All right.
slowly but surely.
You make it up, and you're now even with Keltis and just like a figure, a human, just sitting on the ground, eyes completely glazed, just like motionless, and almost like ragdolled on the chair. And he's just holding the shoulders, singing, and every once in a while, like making a joke and laughing to himself, and then he like just casually looks up at you. So, what's wrong? What's going on?
Well, I heard this very strange noise down, and then, a couple of our other men went to go check on it, and they never ended up coming back. So I thought I'd report back to you.
Alright, make an insight check. Actually, make a deception check.
And deception. Okay.
Just to paint the picture while you're rolling, you're standing in a place just covered in just dead bodies. Some of
My
them
favorite.
seem to be fresh, and one of them is in Keltis's hand, just freshly killed. You can actually see the warm blood just flowing.
Nice.
You see him like look at you and kind of squint his eyes, like he just said a sarcastic joke and he's trying to get it. And he's like, "All right, well." Take your lead. I'm just having a little bit of fun here.
All right, fair enough. I don't want to get in the way of your fun, you know.
Oh, I don't think you will. So, where are you standing right now, Rob?
Well, I guess I would have just like walked up the stairs and probably is like halfway between Keltis and like
Yeah.
where the stairs are.
It's about like here-ish.
Yeah, probably about like there-ish.
Okay. What's your passive insight?
14.
Alright. You feel confident in your disguise. You feel like your acting is spot on. As you see the flame flicker on his face, you see just bemusement and bloodlust in his face. And he's just playing along with you right now. You think he recognizes you.
Well, I mean,
And you're now, you realizing this and reading it off of his face, you're in a social stalemate in which he's just playing along and you know that he knows.
I don't know. I think I'm far enough where it's safe for me to turn my back and start walking towards the stairs.
Okay. When you turn around, you see this dark orb just expand between you and the others, and just like a swirling mist of darkness appears. He goes, "I thought you said that you didn't want to interfere with my fun."
Well, I'm not interfering.
Not anymore. Roll initiative, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Everyone can roll initiative.
Petunia.
15-foot radius.
Why? Why does this happen always to me?
Is it safe to assume that when the party sees like a giant black orb appear out of nowhere, they're like, uh-oh?
Yeah.
That's Petunia.
Yeah.
Can we
They
let us
also
know
agree,
how many times though when I've rolled initiative, I am always last.
Oh, that's just a thing. There are people out there that always roll shitty initiative.
Like this is a thing. This
It's, you know what though? If you got to get those like bad rolls out of your system,
Yeah.
initiative is a pretty good time to do it.
I guess. I guess you guys can fuck shit up and then I just come in with fog.
God.
I don't have it loaded. You guys can relax.
Thank God.
This is why I'm extra nervous, because I don't have fog, guys. I don't have my comfort blanket.
Fog's not going to help anyone.
So this.
Except Caradoc, when he almost died.
Fog is the worst. The worst skill in this game.
Speaking of, everyone except for Zenkor is completely shrouded in darkness, and you cannot see through it. Ariel, Eric's flaming sword is just like, he can feel the heat of the sword, but he can't even see it. There's just like the light doesn't seem to extend.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So it's just darkness, right?
Yeah. It's almost as if someone just like snapped their fingers and all sources of light were gone.
Hold on.
But you guys can still feel the heat of flame nearby.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what beast I can transform into.
He needs to roll initiative. Whoopsies. Okay. So his is +1. Okay.
Could I need a list of animals. I just need to find animals to animal shape so that I can see infrared. Can I see that in darkness? If there's...
It depends on what this spell is.
Fuck.
Alright. What did Zenkor roll for his initiative?
Then Cora rolled a 8.
Okay. Just double checking that was yours. Okay. Then Keltis. Then Ariel.
What about me?
Oh, I'm just writing down the order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. And just double checking shit. Yes. Okay. So it is Varen's turn.
Okay, I am assuming that the rest of us were sort of like relatively huddled, waiting to like
Yes.
spring out
Yeah.
from the hiding.
And even
If-
though
when
you
it goes
can,
dark,
yes, you can't.
I'm gonna
see
try
them.
to reach out and like grab a couple people.
There, yeah, you feel them.
Okay, I am literally going to like grab the people
Mm.
and start and give them a second to maybe see if they clue in to grab other people and start walking in what I'm pretty sure the direction of like Zenkor and Keltis is.
Okay. All right.
My turn, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Is anyone going with them?
I will go.
Okay.
Did he do a check, like a perception?
No.
Well, we're fucking blind. So I'm just sort of being like, there's people near me and like grabbing some bodies that I can feel and pulling in the direction that I think
one
we're supposed to be
person
going.
that you hold can go with you. And I like treat it like dragging rules, so you can like
Okay, hold
bring
on.
someone half your movement. So I just moved you up a little bit there with Fenthras, because
Yeah.
I assume that you're guiding Fenthras with one hand, and then the other hand will be someone else.
Yeah.
Is anyone like who's taking his hand to go forward a bit?
I'll take his hand.
Okay, so you move 10 feet up here. So you're about right here. Alright, so you guys are pushing through the darkness. Anything else you're doing, Varen? That's essentially your action and your movement.
Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything else
Okay.
while we're in this.
Okay. Caradoc is next.
I think he's gonna just try to fucking bum rush Keltis.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna try to just run like this way to get out of the darkness.
Alright.
Yeah, he knows which way is up on the stairs, so he's just going
Yeah,
up.
he's doing that much.
Okay.
So which check would you like me to make?
Honestly, he can make half his movement. And like do just a survival just to make sure he's not like out of it and just like completely thrown off by the darkness.
A full head of steam right into the wall.
Yeah, he's
knocking
fine.
himself out.
So like
Okay.
give him a half movement towards like just straight up. Just going in a straight line.
Okay.
Damn.
He has a lot of
Yeah.
He has a lot of fucking movement.
Okay.
By the
He
way,
makes it
His
out.
speed is 45.
So yeah,
Um,
Zenkor, you just see the darkness come out, and within a few seconds, you just see Caradoc like burst out, like all ready to go. Has his axe out. He's just pumped for fighting.
Can I have him dash to get another 45?
Yes.
I'm gonna have him run right up into Keltis' face.
Okay.
Is rage a bonus action?
But rage is a bonus action, yeah.
Hell yeah, you better believe he's doing that.
Okay. So he's not
Mighty
raging.
anger.
Mad anger. Okay.
That, since I dashed, that's his turn. That's all his things.
Okay. Just double checking everything. Fenthras is next. I'm assuming that he's just going alongside you to make sure he doesn't
Yeah, I think same deal. Like, he might try to also go the right way and tug us along, but
Okay.
I'm like,
Does he have survival?
actually, well. So he has he's good at checks that rely on hearing or smell, but not. So like maybe he's like all right at figuring out the right way. He is capable of making a survival roll if that's what you're asking me.
Yeah. Just to make sure he's not fucking turned around on this shit. That's probably what you do if you're doing this style, yeah.
That.
Okay. He's trying to pull you to move forward. Are you going with him?
Is it the same way that I think is forward?
He's a little bit off from where you're going.
If it's the wrong way, then no.
Okay. So you're
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, you're
I'll try
trying
to stop him.
Okay. Okay.
That's-
Alright.
Is he
anything
going in the
else?
direction he's pointing on D20?
No, but it's similar.
No, I don't think we can really do much from in here. So I think that's about it.
Okay. It's Eric's turn.
If he's even still here.
Yeah.
He rolled.
Oh, did
He
he?
didn't
I don't
ditch
know,
us
he's-
again?
No.
He's farting or vaping or something. I don't know. He's muted.
No, I have been farting, but I'm still here. I just realized I was on mute for the past like however long.
Let's go ahead and trip you too hard.
I was literally just sitting here. I'm like, wait, I just said I'm here, and then I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, we all
Um,
know why you muted, okay?
Look, sometimes you just gotta rub one out. Okay, I don't need your judgment. I can
only judge
move
when you
forward,
get
right?
Catfish.
Yeah. Just
Okay,
make a
try.
survival check to figure out the direction. Just because you cannot see shit. You can't even see your sword. You can just still feel the heat of it.
Yeah.
It's not the hardest DC in the world, knowing which direction forward is. But yeah, you're fine. You can move half
Okay.
your movement. It's really rough terrain. You guys are still trying to climb over this really awkward, collapsed shit.
I can do 2 actions, right?
You can do one action, yeah. So you can do like dash if you wanted to.
Well, I can only basically run up to fucking Varen.
You can
so,
go beside him here if you wanted.
Okay,
'cause he-
well, I'm
yeah.
gonna go beside him.
Alright.
I think if
So
we're
I
all
was
in a
just-
group,
Fucking shoot me.
no, we're all basically like trying to hold hands and get out of the darkness together.
Yeah. Alright.
Hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
It's Kaltus's turn. And he sees Caradoc. He goes, "Oh, I remember you. Well, 2 people versus 1. Not exactly the best odds." And he lights a small fire in his fingertip and he throws it into the darkness. Everyone in the darkness needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Motherfucker.
Fuck.
I see why you guys don't like this guy. I'm just saying. Alright, dexterity. Where the fuck is that? Dexterity.
One.
Wow.
Okay.
27. Okay, that's a
Um,
success. Ariel, you succeed.
Cool.
Am I
Motherfuckers.
making one as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone in the darkness, including Fenthras.
Awesome.
You just, like, you're trying to make your way through the darkness. You hear something faint in the distance of someone talking, and then just, like, an explosion of flame hits you and everyone around you. Fenthras and Eric fail, so they take full damage.
No!
And it's a hefty amount.
Alright.
It's gonna be like 50 damage.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
31.
Oh.
So
Oh.
everyone that succeeds takes half. So they only take 15. Fenthras and Eric just take 31.
Can
Okay, if I take one more of those, I'm gonna be pretty close to dead.
Fuck. Okay, when is it my turn?
It is now. He's going to move backwards and no, you know what, he's just gonna take 2 attacks out. He's gonna stay where he is. And he just laughs in Caradoc's face. In the meantime, It is Ariel's turn, but in the meantime, Zenkor, you can make a Arcana
Woo.
check.
This guy's a
Arcana
cunt.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's doing his Arcana.
Yeah.
I'm going. Am I right by Eric?
Yeah.
Jesus
You're not
fucking
sure where he
Christ.
is though.
More or
You're holding Varen's hand. You have no idea where Eric is.
Can I call out? Like Eric would be close enough, right? So can I call out and
Mhm.
ask like, Eric, can you hear me? Where are you?
On your left, and it's roaring. You fuck.
We don't need to know names right now. Okay, so I'm like reaching out and like trying to hold him. Are you holding onto Varen's hand?
No, he's not.
No, not
He's
He's
not.
he's an independent man right now.
Listen, independent
He's
man.
trudging through.
You need your sugar mama, cause I got things for you again. Just not money this time. Try to find me so that I can touch you. I need to touch you.
Okay, we're all awkwardly clambering over each other, I
Mhm.
guess, so that Ariel can touch everyone.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just need to touch Eric.
Mm.
Do
Alright.
I have him?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
We'll do
shit,
a perception check.
If I squeeze really hard and he screams, it's probably him.
Tony? Yeah? Yeah, he screams at you. Like, Eric just feels someone grab his wrist and start twisting it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on second level.
Okay.
Is it second level or third level? Third
You
level. I'm
can,
gonna
yeah,
do
you
third
can cast it
level.
whatever level you want. Okay. So yeah, you use a third level spell slot and you can cast Cure Wounds now. So you roll what it says for you, and then that's the amount of health he recovers from it.
What?
So
what?
he recovers 8 health. Unfortunate rolls, but yeah,
That was
you
bad.
can still get 8 health back.
All right.
Yeah.
I might be able to take
Try.
one more of those hits.
Ooh, I have a bonus action.
Okay. Are you healing word?
Healing word. Yeah.
Okay. First level or? Because it usually is a first
You know, I
level.
don't want to use all my third levels, so I will do healing word second level.
Okay.
Will I do second level? No, I will not, because I've already used one. First level.
Okay. First level, just
'Cause-
roll your d4 then.
1d4 plus 3.
Yeah.
What should be a 1?
You said it. Okay. There you go. 5 health. Okay.
Okay.
So you gain 13 health overall.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm
Not
breathing
bad.
normally again.
All right. And are you moving at all, Ariel? You're gonna try and help the moving forward thing, chain that you got, daisy chain.
Going to keep moving in the direction that is this. That's kind of sketchy though.
Okay. You're gonna be doing you guys are doing the same movement together. So you guys can each move 15 feet in the same direction.
Oh, that's not bad.
You just
We can
can't,
kinda-
you can't, you would have to, like, you would be, like, right here, I think. Let
We
me see.
can kind of pop out of the darkness almost.
Oh, no, yeah, you're good. And then Varen, you can
Oh,
go
wait,
one
15?
more. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's half her movement. There you go.
Woo!
Does that include Eric? Are we dragging him along?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Take me
I
with
touched you,
You-
Eric. You
yeah.
need to come with us.
So you guys break out of the darkness, and you now see Caradoc about to be like running up to him as like there's just like a small smoke trail that you can see of a projectile that came towards you guys from him. And he's like, kind of looks and sees all of you come out of the darkness, and he starts frowning. Oh, this isn't a fair fight at all. It's now Varen's turn.
Cool.
Yeah, my Arcana was a 5, by the way.
Oh fuck! I didn't actually. Yeah. You go, and then it's Varen. I apologize. You technically should be going before Ariel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a turn too. Isn't that fun?
I like saw yours when I was writing it down, and then I fucking didn't. So I apologize.
Was there a thing to
The
do?
heal was essential.
It's his turn, like Zenkor's turn. He was initiative 5, and Ariel was initiative 3, and I accidentally didn't write it down.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to chuck my poison dagger at him.
Okay. Roll. Roll an attack roll, and it would be just dexterity. Oh, you poisoned your dagger? I thought you poisoned the short sword.
Did I say dagger? Sorry, I meant short sword.
Okay.
The
So yeah,
rusty
it's
Throwing the
just
short sword at him?
it'll just be the dexterity, not proficiency.
Yeah.
No one's proficient in throwing short swords.
No.
12. Doesn't hit. You
Oh,
like land it like
fuck.
right by his head into the wall, and he just kind of like gives you a weird look.
I flip him off.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What does this do?
He's the person that's in the chair beside Keltis right now. It's just a person that's like bled out,
Seemingly
and you're
dead.
just like playing around with him.
I'm gonna use the. I want to use the rest of my movement to try to get myself into like a better position. But
There's not a lot of good positions.
It's tight
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Boy, have I heard that before.
yeah.
What if I retconned and said that Caradoc was here?
You can do that next
So that
turn and retcon it.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, and I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay.
And then I have my turn.
All right. I want to find good battle music on Roll20, but it's not there. Anyway. Okay. So
You just need some EDM.
it is Varen's turn. Yeah, we'll just have
Okay.
like everyone that's not doing a turn like working together a cappella EDM.
I'm gonna. I think I can shoot over Caradoc's head, so I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure that I drag Fenthras out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's so
Um,
short.
Then I want to blast Keltis
Go for it.
in his dumb, stupid head
Using the poison arrow.
with a poison arrow that I have. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a +4 damage if he's a humanoid or a fiend or whatever or something.
Yes. The answer is he a human or a fiend? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So he does. You do 12 damage then.
Yes. And that's a poison arrow, whatever the fuck that means.
Okay. So he has to make a DC 10 save, or take poison damage. So it's +3.
I bet he's that little smirk has kind of come off his face, huh?
Nerd.
All right. So roll a D4.
What does poison mean?
So he takes extra
Extra
damage.
damage?
And it's a D4 extra damage of poison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought poison was weird in D&D. It's like
There's a poisoned condition, and then there, just like other types of damage like thunder, lightning, all that sort of stuff, there's poison damage. They don't always go hand at hand.
gotcha.
It's not like Pokemon. So that overall is 14 damage. Alright, so you just see this arrow like cut past his cheek, and you can see like this large scar now on his cheek, and he just turns to you, and he's just like, I hope it's just you guys and not the others. Alright, bring it on.
Flip him off too.
At initiative
That's
order
right,
20,
bitch.
I'll let Caradoc go first, and then
Yay.
we'll take the
Caradoc
initiative order
time.
20. Okay.
Rage.
He
Well,
is
he's already
raging.
raging,
Yeah.
friend. What's his? Is he have any good fun attack stuff? He's really just 2 attacks, huh? It's really just a bunch of attacks.
Sometimes they're more attacky than other attacks.
He's gonna do that attack, and he's gonna do that attack.
Okay. First one hits, second one misses.
Okay, and that does. I think it's +2 for rage. That many.
All the minis.
Damn.
18
+2 melee
damage.
damage.
Damn.
Yeah, +2
All
melee
right.
damage.
Alright, so you just just cuts right into his shoulder, and you can see the axe just sticking in his shoulder, and he like cries in pain. And you see like his when he starts like grimacing in pain, you see like light fangs. Takes the damage. Alright. And the other one misses. So it is now
And he positions himself out of the way after Varen shoots an arrow over his face.
okay. At initiative order 20, you see a necklace that he has start glowing with a black light, and strange like black energy just goes and starts hitting some of the corpses around him.
Oh, good. That's a good one.
Rob.
And he just turns to all of you and goes, well, now the numbers are even, aren't they? You see 3 ghouls start appearing here, and one of them hits this person here, and you just
Oh
see
my
them like
God.
start animating.
Oh, I forgot to be smart.
I
Yeah, me
hate being
too.
smart.
I forgot to do good things.
I'm gonna give them the shittiest fucking icon.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
There you go. And you just see all the bodies that you guys could smell from downstairs just starting to like animate. It's like, now this is a lot more fun, isn't it?
Oh
Alright.
shit.
It is now Fentress's turn.
Okay. He's not doing great.
He slowly moves back into the darkness.
He's gonna. How much movement does he have? Already. I mean. Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Alright, okay. He's gonna go up and help his friend Zenkor here.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks, buddy.
He's gonna look after his good friend. It's just gonna be a bite.
Okay. It hits.
17. Is this a fiend?
No, it's
Are these
undead. Yeah.
Lame. This many damage.
9 damages. Okay.
Tackle. Do a strength saving throw.
Alright. Quick, now. Okay.
Fenthras, use tackle.
+1. What's the save?
Oh, bitch! It worked for the first time ever. Some
He
bitch
is now
prone.
knocked down. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Fenthras all up on top of him.
So he is now knocked over.
Cool.
He's in the bent over position.
He's ready to get
Just
fucked.
like him.
Alright.
Fenthras like. "Whoa."
Alright.
Starts humping his
That's
legs.
his turn.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need to hump his
Okay.
leg. He's on all fours and bending over.
Alright. It is now Roran's turn.
His
who's that?
name.
Yeah.
Is that one of the
Who's
undead
that?
guys?
We
I think
could,
it's
yeah,
one of the undead guys.
we could just do this and make it like a million times easier.
Wow. Hey,
Hey,
look at that.
It's so easy now.
Oh, yeah, okay, I don't have control of my character anymore.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I'm
don't?
good.
You should.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
You gotta take off the fucking.
That also makes it easy.
good.
No!
Hey!
No! Where'd he go?
Let go of my shit.
You should only be yeah. Oh, Rob has you. Okay, I just got rid of it.
I'm gonna charge up and attack this dude.
Okay, go for it. All right, roll your attacks. And you can see your blade is still on fire.
Sweet.
I'll BRB though. I'm
Okay.
sure my turn will be a while away.
Okay. Both hit. You can roll that sweet damage. I believe because he's prone that you also gain advantage.
Which
Boop, boop, boop.
That's the whole benefit of being prone, I think.
Yeah.
Plus, they have to.
They have
get
disadvantage on attack rolls, and then an attack roll against the creature has advantage if they're within 5 feet.
I
So
am
you
within
get
5 feet.
Yeah, so you get advantage. So roll just to make sure you crit or don't crit.
What?
Okay, so that's the
attack
damage.
number 1.
Yeah. Roll 2 attack rolls just to see if you get 20s, because
Yeah,
you might
you're
end up
attacking
be
with
doing
advantage
double
right now.
damage. Yeah.
No, the other kind of roll.
Yeah, so just
Wait,
do you remember when we rolled to see if you hit? Do two
Yeah,
of
yeah.
those. Do 2 of those and see if you roll 20. Because you have advantage. So this could be twice the damage right now. Okay, one more because there is advantage on both. Okay.
Okay.
So
shot.
either way it still does your damage rolls here. So it is not resistant
good damage
to
so far.
fire and slashing, and so you just cut it, cleave, like you take the first slice right across its stomach, and then the second slice cuts off its head, and it's
That was
completely done.
37 damage.
Yeah, it is done.
That is very good.
Yeah, I can do a lot of damage.
You made
Yeah.
quick work of that one. All right, that's your turn. All right, so
Hey,
It is
hey!
yeah, no, okay.
I want my
it's just-
roaring
it's-
arrow.
Here, there.
Here, I'll do this.
Okay, it's almost as if he doesn't already have a nameplate.
Only the people who control the character can see those nameplates.
Oh,
I can
okay.
only see Varen and Caradoc right now.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
really dumb feature.
Yeah, dumb features. All right, so it is now the turn of Keltis and his goons, and you see them begin to charge forward. So 2 will attack Eric, and these guys will start mulling up on Caradoc. So these are a lot of rolls, so I'm going to say them as they come. I need to actually bookmark this, and it's like way faster. There. Okay. So the ghoul attack on Eric is +2. That's 12 to hit, which misses, and 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Nope.
No? Okay, awesome.
Nope.
So the ghoul that attacked you, it misses. While I'm on the ghoul page, the ghoul attacks Caradoc, and he gets 6 to hit, which misses, and 10 to hit, which misses. Going to the
Correct.
skeleton page. Wee. Okay. You have... Oh shit, this one was an archer. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. I'm gonna make a symbol for that. This guy's an archer. Alright, so first one is a 9, which misses. Second one is a 14 on Caradoc. I don't think that hits, does it?
Miss.
Okay, and the last attack is a 21.
Caradoc?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and it does roll to 1, so 3 piercing damage, reduced to 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Caradoc's really hurting, guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then it is...
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I'm just double checking stuff.
Yeah.
He is going to cast this, and Caradoc just sees like almost ice particles start appearing on Keltis, and he just looks at him dead in the face as he's like trying to like parry all the attacks from all the other undead attacking him. He's just like, you guys are a lot more annoying than I thought, but that's why I'm here. Front row seats. And that's going to be... Actually, now that he has people in the way, he's going to take an attack of opportunity from Caradoc.
Okay.
And he walks away. If Caradoc wants to take it.
Of course, Caradoc wants to take it.
Ah.
That many.
And he misses. Guy's a gambling man. Alright. It is the end of his turn. So it is now Zenkor, who is currently lining stuff up.
Mm-hmm. So this is like an open center donut hole, right?
Yep. You
Okay.
can completely see him.
Like 100% see him.
Mhm.
Okay. You know what? I didn't want to blow my load too soon, but I think it's a little too late for that. I cast Banishment.
Okay. So he has to
on
make a charisma.
Keltis. Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Alright. +3. Oh, saving throw. That would be...
Spicy.
Oh.
I'm gonna be very sad.
What's the
And
DC? He rolled a 4. Alright, he's
Fuck
pooped.
yeah, dude.
He's completely gone as long as you maintain concentration. He just pops out of existence.
Yeah, he's just gone for now.
So
It's
this
just
is for your
a Celtic
concentration.
straight portal, and
Alright.
That's
I
pretty
think
fucking
it
cool.
actually makes like a popping sound, right?
Yeah, it makes popping.
Well, yeah, because the air just of solid mass has to
Yeah.
fill the space. Alright.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I then use my movement to move back a little.
Okay, this is very,
Like,
very
I
good.
have
What a
Drake
good,
we
good
can
spell.
get for everything. Just
Seriously. Wow, that was
They're not
brilliant.
gone forever.
Well, it depends. Is Keltis from this plane of existence originally?
He's from the material plane.
Okay, so he'll be back in 1 minute, guys. So we need to dispatch these ghouls and heal up Caradoc ASAP.
Don't they
Okay.
just always...
Yeah, and that's your turn now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
It's Ariel's turn then.
Remember, guys, 1 minute.
Okay.
That's nutty. He has a +8 mod on that too.
Okay. Having a little looky look. Where's Caradoc? Over there.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't actually need healing. It was more of a troll.
Oh, no, he's
So
totally
it's,
good.
Yeah.
He's totally, absolutely
Alright.
fine.
This one looks like a big bad. Is that a big bad?
Compared to the skeletons, it's a lot more animated and has like long claws and jagged teeth, while these the skeletons seem similar to the ones you fought in the pool.
Wait, which?
The skeletons are armed, and then the other ones are more
That's
feral.
They're all armed.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry.
Elf
I know
humor.
I can't stop laughing. 'Cause it's stupid funny.
Tee hee.
Fuck. There's so many things I need concentration for that I can't use right now. So
Wait 1
I
second.
am going.
Ariel,
Hmm?
I'm just gonna think of how much time has passed.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, how far away is this fucking bird?
I don't think it's around anymore. I think you can actually feel the strain of that spell just completely gone.
It's ripping through the place.
It,
It took
it
like
lived.
a half an hour to get up there.
It lived like for 15 minutes. It got struck down pretty quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bugs
On a cliff?
No, it flying and doing the like flyby thing. It got shot down as it was doing its fly. You'll see the results, but
Yeah, when we
when
get
I
out.
was doing it
If we
I
survive.
feel like,
about
I feel like I didn't understand the layout of the landscape here, if that was possible.
if
Oh.
you guys sent it off to go
Oh,
do a
man.
drive by to start the hour timer, so then it would be 12 o'clock, and then you guys go into the water, right? That's what the plan was. The
Mhm.
bird flew up to the cliff, which takes a couple minutes, and then ended up trying to do the flyby, and then would have tried to drop the orb. Within a couple of minutes, by the time Ariel finished fighting the skeletons, she would have felt that go. Shortly after fighting the skeletons.
Okay, so we'll find
So
out.
it would
where
have
the orb
been about
landed.
15 to 25 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay, so concentration spells.
And then since then, it's been maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh,
So
that's
the
so
storm
Just
still
trying
has
to,
another
like,
45
talk and
minutes
plan and move and all that sort of shit, yeah. And now combat.
Cool. All right. So,
So you do have
Cass.
concentration.
Well,
Fuck me.
I hope the orb at least got close enough to do something helpful.
It's so bad. This is so bad.
Turns out she doesn't really know animals that well and gets like a not too intelligent vulture that just flew into the side of the cliff.
Oh my god.
It's like, why? This is why I choose sea animals.
All right, fine. I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay.
I can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice. I'm going to
Yeah.
guess creatures would include humans.
Yeah, creatures just means anything that is living.
Okay. So I am going to bless Caradoc.
Mhm.
I'm going to bless Eric. And I'm going to bless Fenthris.
Okay.
What does bless do?
So you get.
You said bless
Saving
Fenthris
throw.
and Eric. Or
Fenthris.
Roran.
Roran. What is the fuck is it? Roran?
Yeah.
Roran?
Rorik.
Rorik. There we go.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, I feel like this was just
So they're all blessed
better if
now.
you don't know your name.
And they essentially, when they make an attack roll, ability check or save, I believe, it gives 1d4. You can roll a d4 and add that. It's kind of like guidance, but more versatile. Yeah. And it's for 3 people, and is maintained on concentration.
Yes.
So it is attack roll, saving throw.
So I guess it's like our next attack or saving throw or whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, just in general
It's
until she loses
for like the next
concentration.
minute.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's like guidance for a
Okay.
minute, and it continues. And it's for
And it's on
attack
attack
rolls
rolls
and
saving throws.
Yeah.
okay,
On Fenthris, Rowan, and Caradoc.
cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Praying to my Aboleth has did me some good.
Alright. So, is there anything else you're doing, Ariel?
I don't want to use another bonus action just because it's using up all my spell slots,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my action, and I'm kind of at a safe-ish distance at the moment,
Okay.
so I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, so it's Baron's turn then.
Okay. I'm gonna bust out my healing spirit.
Okay.
Just a bonus action. He's right there.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a little thingy?
What? Well, it's just like it occupies the same space as people, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get a little bit of healing for the doggo.
It's pretty good.
And then I'm going to shoot. I think I'm gonna shoot at this guy if I see him with like a bow.
Okay. He gets
Yeah.
jealous.
Well, I'm not about that game. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. And... Alright. So it takes the 8 damage. And yeah, you just see it like have an arrow stick out of its eye where its eye would be. And it's just like straight through the skull. And it's like
Bitch.
turns to you slowly. It is now Caradoc's turn, if you don't want to do anything else.
No, I'm pretty good where I am.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Fenthris gets an attack. I'm dumb.
Okay. Classic dumb.
And Eric is right there, so he gets to attack with advantage. Oh, that's supposed to have a
Attack
D4 on
tactics.
it.
Alright, roll a d4 and we'll add it. Okay, there you go.
So 16.
16. Attacking the ghoul in front of you.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Roll that
and-
damage.
Oh, it's actually down too, isn't it?
Yeah, I might have erased throwing
No,
one,
no,
didn't
no. That we killed that one already. I killed
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
I? Yeah. There
Okay,
should
then
be a
if he
third
moves
one
up
somewhere,
here
though. My
and
bad.
attacks this one.
There should be one like there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh god. Give me a second. I just fucking clicked one of my bookmarks.
Rip.
We're good though. So what are you doing?
He's gonna attack this skeleton instead. The
Okay.
same
So
roll,
roll the
I guess.
attacks.
Well, it did. It was a 16.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like I
yeah,
just-
that hits.
yeah,
That hits.
right?
Sorry.
Hits?
Yeah. It like deleted everything for me.
12 damage.
12 damage. Just breaks it apart right there in front of you.
Mr. Skeleton. Sweet.
And just like pile of bones falls onto the ground.
Badass. Okay.
Alright. Next is yeah, okay. Next is Fenthras.
What is this mark on Varen and Zenkor and Ariel?
Concentration. It's just to remind me because I've been forgetting a lot. Because like when someone gets hit and they're concentrating on a spell, they have to make a Constitution saving throw, and I always forget about it. So I'm trying to
Okay.
find a visual reminder that I can see, so then I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Fenthras' turn?
Yep. No. You're just fine. You just
he
killed
did
a
just go.
skeleton.
Okay.
Threw me off so hard. Roran's turn. It is now currently Roran,
God, it's too...
also known as Eric.
Sweet. I'm gonna fuck up this dude right here.
All right.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and use Fighting Spirit.
Okay. So yeah, you can roll with advantage then, and you gain 5 temporary. Oh, you might have more temporary hit points now that you leveled up. It will say on the D&D Beyond.
No, it's 5 temporary HP.
Okay.
Sad. There. Okay.
21 definitely hits for that one, and you have advantage. Okay, and then 2 more because you do the second attack with advantage.
Hopefully get a 20. Oh, all right.
Well, both hit. All 4 of those rolls hit, to be fair, but you hit twice.
Okay. There you go.
17 damage. Strike it down. Yeah. And I'm gonna let you do that damage to the other one, which strikes it down. Because those are some high damage rolls. There you go. So you just like 2 quick, swift strikes take down both the undead, and you start cleaving your way to Caradoc, who just like kind of turns to you after like parrying and like pushing back a bunch of fucking undead. He just kind of gives you a nod.
Yeah, buddy.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
All right. So it is now their turn. So we're gonna have the archer attack Caradoc, or sorry, Zenkor.
No, don't you dare. That hits. Yeah.
20 hits.
All right, it does a whole 3 damage,
What type of
Yikes.
damage?
3 piercing damage. So it's reduced
Oh,
to 1.
only does 1.5.
It does 1.
It's a 1.
But you do take damage, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna use shield.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah?
actually,
Does it work?
Nope,
you
never mind.
generally you generally have to use shield like before we roll the damage. Like as soon as I say hit, or if you see the roll, you would just say, okay, it doesn't hit, I use shield. Just for future's sake. Because I know you just got the spell.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
So I just need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm.
You just need to beat a 10. Because it literally did less than 10 damage.
It's gonna be a 1.
Probably.
That. Fuck's sake.
Fuck, man.
Wait, he's blessed, right? Or no, he's not. Never mind. Carry on.
It was not blast.
With the quick, like, reactionary movement, you lose focus on the spell. And, like Mary Poppins, he boops back into existence.
Well, I mean, the casting time says when I take a hit by an attack. So you said I got hit, and then I was like, okay, I use shield.
Yeah. That's okay.
you
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
the
If you are using shield, then you say that you're using shield.
Yeah, that's what
fine.
I said, and you were
I
like,
was just
no,
no.
it's
I was saying for future reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I was like, because you haven't used the spell before, just for future reference, you would do that. So yeah, if you want to use shield, I'll give you it here because of miscommunication.
Oh no, wait. See, I'm still trying to understand the spell. It just
So
says
essentially, when the 20, you see this 20, as soon as
Yeah.
you see that 20, you would go, okay, I'm going to use shield, and then you would bump up your AC.
oh, okay, so the shield doesn't.
Yeah, so it bumps you up by 5, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
So the shield actually does nothing this instance, so I wouldn't use it.
Okay, so everything plays out as normal then.
Yeah,
And
okay.
you don't have to
Fuck.
use shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just.
But now you know, like when
New
you get
spell.
hit,
Yes.
let's say you roll a 16, you have an AC of 12, then you can use shield immediately upon seeing the 16 roll and say that doesn't hit because I just boosted my AC.
Is that really how that works?
It's a reaction spell.
I thought those were like when you got hit.
Until the start of your next turn.
Against. Oh,
Okay,
plus
this isn't
including
the
against the
actual-
triggering attack. Oh.
Here, this is official. Invisible barrier of magical force as a reaction. Right, I believe. Where does it say that? Protects you. Until the start of your next turn, you have +5 bonus to your AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage against magic missile.
So does that
So-
mean you can just prevent the damage from the attack?
Only if it raises your AC high enough to
Yeah.
block the attack.
That's what it's for. It's like a deflector. Like you like put it up in time, and then like an arrow doesn't hit you. So yeah, it's a reaction based spell. So yeah, we now know. So if you see a roll and you want to raise your AC by 5 as a reaction, you can do that. But that's
Right.
your reaction until your next turn.
Yeah,
Just like reactions can be used for other things. Okay.
right.
So Keltis does reappear, and you just see him just like move about, and he's like brushing like brimstone from his robes, and he just turns back at you guys, and he's just like, "All right, sorry for the slight delay." And it's still the other creatures. So the ghoul moves up and attacks Caradoc, and the other skeleton attacks Caradoc. So I'll have the skeleton page open. D20 plus 4, I believe it was, yeah. It rolls a 9, so I almost guarantee that does not hit. And then the ghoul, spooky ghoulie, attacks with a... Oh, I thought I pressed enter. +4 as well. And rolls an 8, so nope. And alright, so it's Keltis' turn. And what's he gonna do? Is he currently concentrating on something? He was concentrating on darkness.
So you can't Ariel just use like cast water and cast water into his lungs and drown him?
You could just blood bend.
Create water.
Uh,
Sounds interesting. I'm intrigued.
okay, yeah, he's letting go of the darkness. So that darkness is now gone. And he is going to use...
Don't do it.
Hey, if Keltus's mouth is open, would you define him as an open container?
No, he's still a creature.
What if he's facing away and we have access to his butt?
No.
Is what?
But
I wasn't sure that's what you said.
Alright, he's just gonna use Eldritch Blast. Shoot 2 blasts at Zencor now that he's pissed off. And that's a plus 9. So 24 and 17.
Can I
remember
cast
you
my
have
shield
plus
for the
5.
second one?
You can,
The
yeah.
shield lasts for 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my shield, so at least I can block.
Okay, so you use your shield and it blocks at least the second hit. And the first hit does 7 damage.
Yeesh.
So your AC is now until the end raised by 5. Until
Wait, is that piercing damage?
That's force damage.
Damn it.
Yeah. So it's just like a concussive blast. He is then going to move over here. Oh, and I keep clicking bullshit. And then, yeah,
Is
that's
there
the end
just
of his
platform
turn.
like all the way around?
Yeah,
What? How does that even work?
because each spot, like, each floor is flat, and then once you hit this spot, it starts raising.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, each actual floor is flat. And then
So
you
all
have
the stairs
raising.
are like right here.
Yes. And then
Okay.
it will raise, and eventually it will
Yeah.
get to a floor, and then it will be flat, and then it will raise, and so on and so forth.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be the last round of combat. It's still going to Zencor and Ariel, and then we're going to do that last round. So it is now Zencor's turn.
Okay. I cast Lightning Bolt at Keltus.
Alright. He does his dexterity saving throw. And doesn't he have some silly Dark Ones unlock? Yeah. Okay, so you might have to do that. So dexterity saving throw. He has a +2. Oh. So, is that enough?
Are you fucking shitting me? Yeah, he saves.
Okay. He still takes half the damage.
Oh, fucking congratulations.
So he takes 16 damage. That's the exact same roll he got for his fireball.
I'm loving how much we hate this guy.
And as soon as the lightning bolt hits him, you see all these ice like shards just fly off of his body, and you start seeing like burn marks where it contacted him. So oh, he took so math is really hard. Okay, I don't know why that was as hard as it was for me. Okay, anyway, anything else you want to do?
No, not really anything else I can do.
Okay, it's gonna be Ariel's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on Keltus.
Okay, so you have to make a saving throw for that one?
Yes,
I think
he
so.
has to save Constitution 14.
Okay, d20 plus Constitution is for 5. He fails.
Yeah, fucking
crit
bitch.
fails.
Crit.
I think that is a concentration spell, though. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the bless is gone.
Just deciding what level I want to cast it at.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it at a level 4.
Okay. Just remember next time to tell me what level you're casting it. Because
Does it change?
proactively, yeah, no, because proactively saying I cast it at a 4th level is like giving you a big risk, big reward, right? If
Yeah,
you're just
because if
like-
I
That's true.
cast it
Yeah.
and it hits, I'm like, okay, now it's at a 4th level. But if I
Yeah.
cast it and it misses, oh yeah, it's just at level 1.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like we always say like,
Wait, would it be fair if I just brought it down?
no, you can do it this time. I'm just reminding.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
just doing the spell damage, right?
So it's still
4d10?
yeah. So when a creature enters for the first time, it starts its turn there. Yeah. So it does the 2d10 radiant damage. 28 damage. Okay. Yeah. So the last of the ice shards just burn away, and you see this like radiant burn across his face. That is easier math. And there we go. Alright, he's looking pretty bloodied right now. And he's just like kind of looking at his options, seeing his little army not really being effective against you guys. It is now Varen's turn.
Okay. I am going to. Fuck, Eldest. Is Moonbeam like a persistent thing that's like just on him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's concentration, so
It's
Up
like
to
a
a
5
minute.
Yeah,
foot
but like
radius.
they'll keep on
Yeah.
sort of dinging him as long as he stays in it.
Mhm.
Okay. I want to. Can I see him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
That's what I
awkward.
thought
You can see like that.
What?
Like pretend that's like if you're are you talking about like because you can see across. I'm just
Well, I can
saying
see
like
him through the
because
moonbeam.
of
Is
this,
what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like he's
yeah,
inside
yeah.
this super bright light. I can see. I can.
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
shoot
still
him.
see him. It's not obscurity.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you meant
I
because of the
am-
terrain.
I am going to use a fancy boy arrow.
Alright, so you pull out a magical arrow.
Fancy boy, and that is a. Damn, I'm getting good at the whole shooting a bow thing,
That hits.
and that is plus
Okay.
that.
12 damage. Damn. Alright.
Then I'm gonna bonus action a little circle over to this space.
Okay. Alright, and then Caradoc?
Caradoc's gonna swing his big dumb axe at the. Let's go after the little skeleton first.
Okay.
That is a +8. He's
That
gonna attack
hits.
twice, but I just want to see if this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
like
yeah.
falls first.
Okay.
1d12 plus that.
Alright. It's barely standing. Like barely holding
Alright, he's gonna
on.
hit it again.
Yeah, that hits. And you don't have to even roll. It was literally 1 hit point.
Well, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, it's done. Alright, you just see him like kind of like use the tip of his axe forcefully to like in its chest, and then just does like an uppercut swing, and it just like flails into pieces of bones. And he turns to his next victim. I'm gonna leave it there though, time wise. And I just
Okay.
marked that Fenthras is gonna be the next one. There we go, guys.
oh, nerve-wracking. See why you guys don't like him.
I fucking hate this dude.
I mean, he's kind of more shitty now than he was before, which is interesting.
Yeah, I know. He's even worse than before.
He was always a shitbag even before you knew him.
Why is that moonbeam so tiny?
It's a 5-foot radius, 40 foot in height.
Oh yeah, but a radius is like
Yeah.
in the middle.
Nope. Cultist starts getting fat.
Yeah. That's a moonbeam.
5 foot
As long as
radius
it's
is
not
so
a moon
awkward.
moon.
Yeah,
That's no moonbeam.
yeah. I can just see like Adam West like paranoid about some moonbeam, like Family Guy character.
I wonder if
I'll
Bethesda
give you a
announced
moonbeam.
Anything
Not
worthwhile.
Is that on Twitch?
I don't know, probably.
E3 should. Yeah, who knows?
Hey, Mr. YouTube, I have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, what?
So I went onto my YouTube today.